Hi guys, Russ here with the Rustic Handyman. Today I'm going to be changing the exhaust system on this 2006 Toyota Sienna minivan. So a new muffler system for this van through Toyota is like $1,700. This van has 220,000 miles on it, and to me that's just a lot of money to be putting into it. I mean, I haven't had any real issues with this van as far as repairs or anything, but that's still a lot of money. So I found this aftermarket muffler on eBay. I'll post a link down below for it. It only cost me around 300 bucks. So I figure that's worth a shot. It's everything from the converters all the way back. The muffler itself is stainless steel, so should last a long time. Everything looks high quality. I'm going to be taking the old muffler system off and showing you how that goes, and then installing this new one. As you can see, I put the van up on ramps because I wanted to have lots of access to the muffler and to work underneath the van. I'm going to put some old tires into the sides of the van just as a safety precaution. Alright, just give you an overview of what we got, what we're dealing with. So, a while back, here where it comes off the catalytic converter on this flex joint, I had to replace this, and it's been holding up super well. Yeah, everything looks good here. As you go towards the back, that's where things also started to break down. These little guards here were rusting off, and there's little holes there, and then right back there where it attaches to the muffler, that came unattached, so I put a little collar in there to keep it together, and it's been doing good. It's a little louder than it should be, but it's been holding up, but everything just rattles when I stop and the muffler's starting to rust out. Be taking all this down today and putting this new one on and see how it does. These bolts here are really corroded holding these two pieces together, so I'm not sure if I'm going to cut them off or exactly what I'm going to do here. Sensor here actually goes through the firewall and disconnects inside the driving compartment. Okay, I'm gonna start by just putting this together without tightening anything all down so that I can see how things are gonna line up. I feel like I gotta get this in there to start with so I can start working my way forward. But I don't want to tighten anything down, especially this, until I get everything fit together, so in case I have to move things a little bit.
Dad, Saul's with me, buddy.
That's what it looked like. And
Look at that.
Now the electric screw.
All right, I got a few pieces of the muffler set in there just so I can start getting things situated. The one thing I'm a little frustrated about was this piece here does not come with it. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut this off about right here and reuse it. That means I also have to get these bolts out that are stuck in there so I can attach it back together. So that's a little bit frustrating. Kind of wish it would have came with that piece. So right now I'm going to work on getting my sensors switched over and get this piece cut off here so I can include it. Getting rusty.
Drive the golf cart to go get the pan that's out there. It's gotta work.
All right, just gotta make sure this flange area here where that new seal is going to go cleaned off a little bit. All right, I'm ready to install the Y pipe, and I got to make sure all of my bushings, or whatever you want to call these things, seals are in. I got the two on the ends there, one on each end, and then I've got to put this one in here as I assemble it, and it goes in that end and it fits in right here and it seals these two together. I just gotta get my nuts on and everything. Get these bolts in. I had to heat those up to get those out. This wire's gonna go back through the firewall. All right, yesterday, as I was working on this muffler, trying to get it all back together, I ran into a problem with one of the studs on the front catalytic converter. And for some reason, when I started the nut, it got on crooked or something. It started to bind up real bad, and so I went and got a die to hopefully clean up the threads and get the new nuts on that I bought. This stud right here, for some reason, the nut got all kinds of bound up. I was afraid I was gonna bust the stud off, but I somehow got it back off. So I'm gonna try to clean these threads up. It's a metric thread, 1.25 pitch, I believe. Make sure it's the right size. Yep. Gotta make sure you get it started square, it's not gonna be good. I think I'm gonna have to grind some of these threads off on the end here so that it doesn't screw up my die as I try to put it on there. I was getting rid of some of the threads that were screwed up right at the beginning of that stud because the stud's plenty long, so it shouldn't really cause a problem. There we go. That looks a lot better. Now that I got all those threads cleaned up, I can go get my new nuts. I got some stainless steel nuts to put on there. I got my original nut here that from the one side, it's still okay. Put some lubrication on these. And then my new nuts here. Go ahead and hook my sensor back up. I just need to tighten my bolts up, put my flange bolts in back there. Alright guys, the time has come to test this out. There were some extra parts I had to get. I had to get some extra flange bolts because I had to cut those original ones. And then I got some bolts for the back connection to my muffler. And I used one of my old stainless steel pipe clamps because I felt like it was the better size. But other than that, it looks like a pretty quality kit. I did have to use that one resonator piece. Kind of wish they would have included a new one of those, but it definitely looks like it's got a lot of steel left on it. It's not going to rust out anytime soon. So hope that helped you guys out. Hope you got something from this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. It helps the channel out a lot. And until next time guys, good luck with all your projects.